Looks like it's about 10 knots. No sign of any vortices.
This one's moving in the opposite direction.
Look, Mommy, I'm a bird!
What kind of bird, honey?
Like the blue jays flying overhead.
Well, you just keep a weather eye out, Captain.
Don't fly away.
You know, at breakfast this morning, she told me she wanted to be a scientist. Like her mother. That's odd. Temperatures drop 5 degrees. If I'm right, it's going to start right over there. T, you get in the car right now. Get in the car.
Let's get out of here now.
Yeah, just give me another 10 seconds, okay?
No!
Get in the car.
Careful, Stephen. My jacket's about to become mocha latte brown.
Sorry, but if this guy's for real, it'll be well worth it.
Forget about being real. Just some great storm footage and folks in distress, pandering to get high ratings.
There are certain tornadic supercell signatures that can be detected with more accuracy now, but that's just a part of the Arledge system, because without new methods of processing the information, the Federal Aviation Administration's terminal Doppler weather radar, obviously a step in the right direction, but quite frankly, it's not enough.
It's time.
My assistant informs me that we're now 5 minutes away from set down, so let's just cut to the chase. About 75% of the tornado warnings issued by the National Weather Service are false alarms, so people have just gotten in the habit of ignoring them. The NWA would like to have that down to 40% by the year 2005. I believe the Arledge system can cut it to 10% this year.
Dr. Arledge, you actually believe that an F5 is going to set down here in just a few minutes. Aren't we all in danger?
You're always in danger when the weather's like this. Right now, that's primarily because you never know when the tornado's going to hit or where. Entire streets of homes can be wiped out in a matter of seconds. Hundreds of people killed, thousands of people made homeless. Cost of fixing the damage can cripple a town for years. My invention can't do much about all that property damage, but it can save those lives.
That's a very ambitious goal, Doctor.
Yesterday, I sent you all a prediction of the exact time, course, and strength of a tornado that would set down precisely 5 miles beneath our present position. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you will train your cameras on that plane below us here, we should see a funnel begin to form at any moment.
Maybe it's just a real small tornado.
May all wait just a minute.
Dr. Arledge, can you tell us what happened here today? Well, folks, it looks like you'll just have to keep on depending on your local news for those tornado warnings for a while. I'm Kurt Reed with Eye of the Storm. Got it.
D, this is our chance. Are we going for it or what?
Why bother? He's hanging himself fine without our help.
Charlie, because you never know when the tornado's going to hit or where.
Yes, sir. I got it right here.
Yesterday,
As soon as he gets
I
in.
sent you all a prediction
Yes.
of the exact time, course, and strength of the tornado that would set down precisely
You're on again.
5 miles.
Those vultures picked all the meat off the old bones yet.
Got a couple of messages.
Yeah, any of them worth returning?
The dean, the board, Kirk Reed. He wants another interview, if you can believe it.
Well, this time he'll probably just offer me a knife and ask if it wouldn't be too much trouble for me to cut my own throat for his audience.
Jay, I know we can get the system to work, but right now...
Look, it's been a long week. Why don't you just take some time off? I need to be alone, see if I can get this thing figured out.
That's not your only problem. OIM's frozen your grant.
Oh, my God. Did you get your check?
I was too late.
All right, look, I can get you some cash with my plastic for the time being.
Not this month, sure, but what about next month? My car's in the shop.
Here.
And what's this?
It's a pink slip to the other van.
I'll take it. But only as a form of collateral until OIM comes through. Then you can pay me real money.
Deal.
This should have worked.
I know.
Of the tornado warnings issued by the National Weather Service are false alarms, so people have just gotten in the habit of ignoring them.
Dr. Arledge, you actually believe that an F5 will set down here in just a few minutes. Aren't we all in danger?
You didn't predict an F5, you doofus.
Are you saying that Kurt Reed doesn't know what he's talking about?
Kurt Reed is a two-pit storm chaser. Wouldn't know an F5 from an F+.
What's an F plus?
The grade he got in his high school science classes.
You should be watching this, Dee. Kurt Reed may be an idiot, but he's an idiot with a local show that's nationally syndicated. People love this guy.
Maybe people watch his show just to see how ridiculous he can get from week to week.
Look, Mazer, here's the real scoop. You keep telling me you don't just want to be a weather girl, that you want to get out in the field and become a real reporter. But to do that, you need to understand that a reporter's job, first and foremost, is to serve the station. Mm-hmm. You're a little too long in the tooth to still be hanging on to these college ideals.
I'm idealistic just because I believe in being accurate, Ted?
It's like this. Kurt Reed knows what the public wants. They love disgrace. And I'm betting Kurt Reed's out there right now getting the dirt on this Arledge guy.
Jake Arledge is washed up. That system of his was never going to work. Now the whole world knows it.
Which is why he's hot right now. Look, if Kurt wants him, let's beat him to the punch, okay? Or I'll get someone else who will. Is that weather clear enough for you?
What a beautiful day.
Did you forget something?
Dr. Arledge?
Yeah?
I didn't mean to startle you. My name's Mark Scott.
Well, please go away. I'm not doing interviews.
Do you remember me? That's okay. I think I was 12 the last time we met.
You knew my daughter.
Yes, yeah, I liked her a lot.
Yeah, I remember you, the kid with the torn blue jeans, used to come by the house and drive me crazy with questions.
The very sake. Yeah, but don't worry, I'm not going to ask you any dumb questions now. I'm working with Dr. Fletcher. I'm a grad student at the U of O's Weather Center, so I know a little bit more about tornadoes now.
Fletcher send you over here with a knife, a gun, or just a slow, painful poison?
No, actually, Dr. Fletcher doesn't even know that that I borrowed this from his office. I saw the news, and I think I can help. Who did the programming on your software?
We farmed it out. None of us speaks programming.
I guessed as much, because if you did, you would have found the mistake. You see this?
Yeah.
This will help it get closer. It should work now.
Well, how do you know about this stuff?
Oh, well, I have a double major, climatology and programming. Thanks to you, by the way. I taught myself basic on the dinosaur in your old lab. So.
Oh, isn't that nice?
May I?
Why not?
There, see, instead of that, I do this.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. See, we had almost 3 successful tests with that old system.
Well, I think that's because none of the storms involving conditions with these variables were there. I mean, the last one did. Let's see what we got here. Okay, well, if this is correct, we've got a tornado landing 70 miles from here today in just over 2 hours.
Looks like it's near Reed's. I wonder if there's a tornado warning out.
No? They have no idea it's coming.
Yes, sir, I know that there's no official tornado warning in the Reed's area yet, but what you have to understand is this thing is going to go through an old house like a hot knife through butter. Now, if we can just get warning to those people, they can start packing right now and... Oh, shoot. I think the phone lines went dead. How long will it take to get to Reed's?
An hour and 20.
That'll put me there about 15 minutes before touchdown. That ought to be enough time to warn some of those people.
Well, who in turn will verify that you warned them about...
A storm that nobody thought was going to happen. Listen, Mr.
Mark.
Mark. Well, I can't tell you how much I appreciate what you've done here, but I'm going to have to get rolling, all right?
Well, do you mind if I tag along?
Well, I'm going to need some help. Start yanking wire.
No point, he just left.
Yeah, well, you might want to check out what's happening.
Oh, great. Kurt Reed. Okay, go. Let's join the circus.
KRAJ Radio News Talk 1050. You are listening to Afternoon Oklahoma Radio on this Thursday afternoon. I'm David Brand in for Richie Kelly. Today we look at cafeteria food your kids can love, and we talk to tornado survivors.
They are greater storms and tempests than almanacs can report. Shakespeare said that.
He did he?
Had quite an experience with a tornado, and we were wondering if you
Mr. Scott, have you ever had to run from a tornado?
No. I mean, I've read about them. I've read about what they've done, the destruction they've caused, but I've never been caught in one.
Well, once you have been caught in one, lost somebody to one, all those poetic thoughts will be erased.
D, I want to know Arlington's every move.
Yeah, we're on to it, Ted.
Don't let Kurt Reed scoop us.
Right. Bye.
What the hell's he doing out here?
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
Well, that's the devil food, is what I understand. Luckily, I was able to get...
This may sound kind of paranoid, but I think we're being followed.
Nah, it's not paranoia, it's Kurt Reed.
What's this?
Some kind of accident.
I've prepared some for you.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you an urgent weather bulletin. A tornado has just set down 5 miles northwest of Reed's. Wind speeds over 100 miles per hour have been reported.
We were right. The Arliss system does work.
Still, nobody's going to believe we were able to predict this. All we would have needed was some witnesses.
The safest place to be during a tornado is in the basement. Get under a sturdy piece of furniture. If no basement is available, seek shelter in the lowest floor of a building or in an interior hallway or room such as a closet.
Can we get around this?
Not unless you can grow us some wings.
Oh, this is taking forever.
Use blankets or pillows to cover your body and always stay away from windows. Do not use your car to try and outrun a tornado.
Okay, now that we've lost Arledge, let's stop for lunch. All this driving is making me hungry.
Look, we're on a deadline. I don't think Ted would appreciate us stopping for a long, leisurely lunch.
All right, let me just grab a sandwich. Where did he go?
I don't know. Just head for downtown. Even if we can't find Arledge, we can still get some good footage there.
Okay. Jeez.
It's spaghetti.
And it comes in different kind of forms.
A tornado's going to be coming straight through here.
There's not much time.
Let me try that. You already tried some?
I'm sorry.
Really good? Okay. That's really good. Now, I understand that you're going up.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Yeah, you need to take shelter right away. This tornado headed this way.
Yeah, I heard the warnings.
Didn't you hear what he said?
I heard them. They said that twister's headed the other way.
Yeah, well, it's not. It's headed for the spot we're standing on right now.
And how'd you know that?
Who is it, Joe? I know you. You were on the news the other night.
That's right. Dr. Arledge is a world-renowned meteorologist.
On the news, they said he didn't know what he was talking about.
Do you at least have a storm cellar?
You fellers are trespassing.
Well, they're right, Joe. Look at the sky. The only time it's ever that color green is right before a twister.
Now, we need to get in your shelter right now.
Joe, what about Tammy?
Who's Tammy?
Our little girl. She's out playing behind the barn.
Dr. Arledge?
Get the shelter ready!
Passed.
So, Mr. Scott, you still feel like spouting some poetry?
Outside the small town of Reeds, Missouri, where a tornado set down earlier today.
Go again, Dee.
We're here outside the small town of Reeds.
Look at this! Cut!
Hey, we were taping here.
Excuse me, folks.
Sorry, Dee, we didn't see you.
Right, I suppose you didn't see our van either. We decided that we were taping here. There must be something good, right? You don't have an original idea in your head, do you, Kurt?
My offer still stands. You can make more money as my on-air assistant than you can where you are now. My ratings are big.
So's your ego. No, thanks. I don't want to cross the line like you do.
Go! 3, 2, 1. When you've seen as many tornadoes as I have, I say this is a big one! Woo! Come on, Storm Chasers, is this the adventure that you signed up for? I'm Kurt Reed with Eye of the Storm, and we're off to catch our next great twister.
Aren't you afraid you might be driving your tourists into danger?
I've seen a lot of these storms, and I've been at it a lot longer than you have, Dee. I know the safe distance to be at. Cut. Carl, get in the truck. Okay, Storm Chasers, let's move them out. Let's go.
Why does something inside me say Kurt Reed is in over his thick head?
He's more concerned with his ratings than those people's safety, that's why. I guess your favorite guy got the jump on us again.
Where was he hiding?
Come on. The man wants something juicy on that scientist anyway. We going after him or what?
Let's go.
Okay.
And that was Mint Julep with their self-titled track, and as it turns out, we have them here in the studio. Welcome, Jake, Chris, Mint Julep.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
We got troublemakers on our tail.
Who?
Kurt Reed and his storm chasers are right behind.
Ah, that guy's such a fraud. He's got no qualifications at all. One time I was investigating the aftermath of this F2. He was there with his group, pointing out this bent-up traffic sign to them and very expertly explaining to them that only an F5 could have caused that kind of damage. Meanwhile, about 20 feet right behind it, there's this tree that was just plainly snapped right in two by its impact with that sign.
I have an embarrassing confession to make. I went on one of his tours once.
Please tell me that's not why you wanted to become a meteorologist.
No. Actually, you're why I wanted to be a meteorologist.
Oh, so it's my fault, huh?
Well, to tell you the truth, we never even got near a tornado, which is just as well, because he almost got the group before me killed. Drove right into one.
Yeah, a TV show of his makes these storms look like some kind of a fun ride at the county fair. He never talks about all the people that get hurt.
We got something forming right in front of us.
How far?
About 100 yards. Don't worry, it's a small one, though.
An F1 could pick up this truck and spit it out again at 80 miles an hour. No such thing as a small one. You remember that.
Partly to mostly sunny and pleasant. Passing fair weather clouds late this afternoon and evening. High in the upper...
They don't have a clue. Not even a tornado watch in effect.
Good. Arledge is right in front of me.
I can see the cell forming that he must be seeing. He's onto something.
How do you know that?
Arledge taught me a long time ago how to read the skies.
So you were a student of Professor Arledge?
You could say that.
Then no problem. He should want to give you an interview.
I don't think so. Let's just say the class didn't end well.
But, sir, if you would just listen to me. Yes, I said Dr. Arledge. Well, no, it didn't work yesterday, but it does work. So, hello? Hello? Chief of police in that town just hung up on me.
This thing's gonna pass over us any minute now.
Man called me a kook. 30 years of work. I'm no better than a crank phone caller.
Dr. Arledge, we need to pull over and prepare for this storm.
What? Oh, yeah, you're right. Let's just hope we can track it before somebody gets hurt.
What's he doing?
He's pulling over.
Ted said he wanted us to catch this guy in the act, right?
Yep. So, get your camera.
Look at that sky. We got us another little twister headed this way, folks. Awesome. Let's go. All right.
Yeah.
Come on, storm chasers! Yeah!
All right. Check it out, look.
This is no place for a bunch of tourists to be. Get out of here!
You don't need to holler. You should be nice to me. Think of all the free publicity I'm giving you.
It's no time. Get your people in the ditch and lie flat.
In the ditch?
Yeah! Come on, storm chasers! I'll get the camera! In the
You can't tape here. There's a tornado coming. You need to get out of here and take shelter right now.
Dr. Arledge, is this another prediction on the part of your system?
Look, as much as you might want that thing to pick you up and give you an e-ticket ride, I'm afraid my conscience won't allow it.
Dr. Arledge, let's talk about your conscience.
Right, Dee, we need to take shelter.
No, I can handle this.
Okay, but I'm heading for that ditch.
I can handle
If you
this.
won't listen to me, at least use your common sense. That is, if being a TV reporter left you with any.
Well, there seems to be two of us standing here. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, your very own F3!
That was not an F3.
Hi, Dad.
You didn't have to wrestle me down like that.
Well, one of these days you're not going to be so lucky when that twister changes its course without any warning and sucks you about 100 feet up in the sky.
You do your job and I'll do mine, Dr. Arledge.
Great, what a time for this to happen.
Let me take a look. I think it's just the computer we lost. I can patch in my laptop. I'm a computer geek too, you know.
Well, geek or not, I'm appreciative of whatever you can do.
Yeah, come on.
Congratulations. Being accurate for the first time. Of course, you're gonna have to be accurate a lot more.
Well, you're going to have to quit being so reckless. You're going to get these people killed.
That was just a small one compared to the ones we've seen.
A man can drown in 3 inches of water.
Dr. Arledge, my group here would be thrilled if you would pose for a few photographs, maybe sign an autograph or two.
You savage my work to the world, in spite of the lives that it could save, all so you can be a big star and make a lot of money. I'll tell you, son, when you're sucking up to somebody, it helps if they think you believe in them.
I believe in what you're doing, Dr. Arledge.
Thanks for sharing, both of you.
I'm gonna be working on this for a while.
Great, Doctor, can we get you over here in front of that supercell? Carl, let's film. Let's go.
Come on, Doc.
Move. Come on, Carl. Dr. Arledge, stand over here and the storm chasers will ask you questions.
Nice, get all that.
Okay, come on, guys. Let's go.
Great. Make sure you get close up of them.
Here.
Oh,
I got it. No problem. And get my cameraman over here. We need another hand.
No, we got it. We got it.
Hey, we've met before.
No guys usually use that line?
No,
Okay, yes, we have.
You're the kid who used to hang around the lab.
You remembered.
Sure. So what brings you back?
I believe in his work, and I wanted to help.
Even after what happened yesterday?
Oh, we fixed that.
You fixed it.
Yeah, the problem was with the software programming. 2 reverse variables screwed the whole thing up.
So the Arler system works.
Oh, yeah, we tested it on that F4 that hit Reed's today. The test was almost a little too successful.
Didn't you get there after the tornado touchdown?
Well, yeah, but we,
So you can't really prove anything, right?
Am I being interviewed right now?
No. I'm sorry. It's just that I've spent a long time on the Arler system myself until I finally realized that it was never going to work. You can get just as much information off an SPC mesoscale discussion.
But MSDs aren't enough. The Arler system works. You should have stuck with it, D.
How's it coming?
Good. Data's coming in right now. Let's see, we got an F1 tomorrow morning outside of Tupelo. We've got a... Holy wind speed, Batman. We got a tornado with multiple vortices on tap tomorrow afternoon at 4:35.
Looks like Two River Bend. What's the SPC say?
Well, there's an MSD out on it, but it'll be a weather warning by tomorrow.
Can I take a look?
Why? So you can do another story about the quack and his tornado predictions?
I wouldn't exactly phrase it that way.
We live 5 miles apart, Dee, and I hadn't seen you in 10 years. And now you're here to do nothing but a story, and you expect me to help.
I don't expect anything from you. You've wasted 10 years on this system and don't have a single shred of proof yet.
You'd like nothing better than to see this fail, wouldn't you? And then you could feel justified about walking out.
Oh, I don't have to feel justified about walking out, Dad. You did everything you could to make my life miserable in case you'd forgotten.
Yes, I did, but...
But what? You think if you can get this to work, it'll all be okay somehow? It'll even mean that Mom didn't die a stupid, needless death, isn't that it? If I'd stuck around, maybe I would have been next.
Why do you think I made it so hard on you? If you think it's because I didn't want you around, you're right. Because I knew you could be next. I always knew you could be next. And I wasn't willing to risk you the way I did. I wasn't there for your mother.
Are you saying you deliberately drove me away, Dad? So you wouldn't lose me?
No, I knew I'd lose you. But I kept you alive. I'm going home.
But the tornado...
You said they had an MSD out on it. Let somebody else worry about it.
This is your chance to prove that the Arler system works. Especially if we get some media coverage.
And I'm sure Kurt Reed would appreciate the opportunity.
Fine. Good luck.
Yeah, she's talking to him now. Yeah.
Let's go.
You might want to take this first.
Yes?
Hey,
Hi, Ted.
you get Arledge?
Yes?
Good. I want you to stay on him.
But Ted, it's ridiculous. He wants to drag us all out to some little town that he thinks is going to be hit by a tornado tomorrow.
But what did I tell you?
But what?
Did I need to remind you of our last conversation?
Look, Ted, can't you get anyone else?
Yes, I can get someone to replace you. Permanently.
Okay.
Dee, do you understand me now?
Yep, I got it, Ted. Right. You set that up, didn't you?
Didn't want you to miss the story, partner.
Two River Bend is about 6 hours from here. If we leave now, we can be there by this evening. It's good to see Dee again. In person, I mean. I've seen her on the TV all the time, but I didn't even realize it was her with the name change and all.
Oh, yeah. Well, that happened after the marriage lasted for 7 months.
She's divorced.
Well, sometimes she can let her passion for work hurt the people she loves. I don't know where she gets that. I'll let you in on a little secret, Mr. Scott. The Arledge system wouldn't exist without Dee. See, when she was 19 years old, she wasn't out all night partying like some of the other girls. She was helping her old man out with his work. And she was brilliant. She was always coming up with answers for things I was still trying to form questions for.
So what happened?
That was my fault. Well, she took a lot of risks. I mean, you can see how she is. But I made things hard on her. Too hard. Never really thought about it, but, well, after the way my wife died,
I read about that. I'm sorry. That wasn't your fault. Your wife knew she was taking chances. It was her choice.
well, maybe so, but in Dee's mind, I'm still the bad guy. Our last fight was over View Ridge.
View Ridge? One of the worst tornadoes ever.
Yeah. We had information that the storm was forming up 3 days before it hit. Dee wanted to go into the town and do some tests. I wouldn't let her. She tried to go anyway, but I canceled her credit card so she couldn't get there. She quit right after that.
Well, you did the right thing.
I don't know about that. See, I wouldn't let her go, so I went. I was out in the field and I was certain that that storm was forming in front of me. All of a sudden the wind jumped and it came up from behind. You have any idea what it's like to see a vortex coming right at you and it's doing 200 miles an hour? The whole world goes dark. So anyhow, I jumped into this nearby storm cellar under this big old 2-story house. It's pitch black in there. The sound was just deafening. Everything above me is just getting torn to shreds. I could hear people up there screaming. I couldn't tell where they were. I couldn't do anything. Then the floor above me just started to disintegrate. This great big old hutch fell right on top of me, saved my life. Kept me pinned down, otherwise I'd have just been swept away. And then when it's all over, all that debris comes crashing down on you. You're not really convinced that it is over. You think it's just sitting out there somewhere waiting for the next time.
Hundreds of people died in that one.
519. When I made it out of that cellar, they were all around me. Injured, dead, maimed. I guess that's why I take this a little more seriously than some of the others.
Hey.
Hey. I'm sorry to bother you, but does your laptop have a network card by any chance?
Oh, yeah, sure it does. Yeah. Come on in. Have a seat.
A small tornado like the one today can be pretty scary, yeah?
Yeah, we were lucky nobody got hurt.
So, your dad was telling me about all the work you did in the Arledge system. I'm a little jealous. He called you brilliant.
I know what you're trying to do, Mark. But Dad and I have decided not to speak by mutual consent, okay?
And you don't believe in what he's trying to do?
I believe what he's trying to do is make up for what he did. For what happened to Mom. And he'll never be able to make up for that.
I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to meet her. The system works, Dee.
Since you fixed it?
Well, yeah, but all I did was...
So now can you predict the future?
Maybe.
I want it to work, Mark. I really do. But I don't know.
Your dad told me about View Ridge.
Oh. Did he tell you how he tried to sabotage me? It was so stupid, Mark. We needed to be there and he wouldn't let us.
He went there by himself, Dee.
What?
He went. Barely escaped with his life. If you would have been there, you probably wouldn't be here. That's what your dad did for you. I just downloaded the last 5 years of the Arledge system data, including the information from yesterday, which proves that it accurately predicted the Reed's tornado.
Oh.
Happy reading.
Oh, you forgot something.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night.
Hi there, this is Kurt Reed reporting to you live from Two River Bend, where this city is celebrating 100 years of cityhood. Now, I must tell you folks, the National Weather Service has issued a tornado watch for the area, effective from 11:15 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., with a possibility of hail up to 1 inch in diameter. But I tell you folks, the people here, they're not worried about that. They don't even have their catcher's mitts out. Despite the predictions of winds gusting up to 120 miles per hour, Two River Bend says they're not going to let anything get in the way of the biggest doggone party this town has ever seen. Now, we spoke to the Chief of Police, Lon Miller, who says they're not planning to curtail any of the activities. Now, who can blame them? They've got more fun planned here today than a runaway roller coaster. We've got the pie bake-off contest at noon, followed by, you guessed it, the pie eating contest. Then the concert at 1 is by the Hometown Buffoons, followed by an autograph session at 2 by yours truly. Yes, folks, I will be here signing autographs. So come on down. We've got a lot planned, a big party here. And I'll tell you, don't mind if I have a few pie stains on my jacket, because I plan on winning that pie eating contest. So come on down. Maybe you get a little rain, a little wind in your hair. Who cares? We're here to celebrate Two River Bend's 100th anniversary. I'm Kurt Reed, live Channel 9 News.
This is Two River Bend, where Dr. Jake Arledge predicts a massive tornado will strike the south edge of town in just over 7 hours, then head straight to where I'm standing. Dr. Arledge, can you tell us what we might expect here?
Well, if this thing were an earthquake, it would be an 8 on the Richter scale. We're going to have winds in excess of 260 miles an hour.
Houses will be ripped off their foundation, cars and trucks will be hurled hundreds of feet.
Dr. Arledge, can you tell our viewers what to look for when a tornado's approaching?
Well, I imagine most people around here are already familiar with most of the signs. The overwhelming darkness, the thick, dark, sometimes anvil-shaped clouds. But there is something to listen for, a hiss. See, when the funnel or the trunk begins to descend, it sucks air up into itself and it makes a hissing sound, kind of like air escaping from a big tire.
What can people do to protect their homes from damage?
Well, if your place is hit directly by a twister, you're going to get some damage. It can also be damaged by flying debris. That old story of opening a window in one corner of the house is partly true. See, the pressure inside a funnel can be as much as 50% less than the pressure on the outside, and it can cause things to explode just from rapid decompression. Now, it doesn't really much matter what corner the window is open in, it just causes the equalization to happen more slowly. Now, remember, though, this is only if you've got plenty of time that you even bother with opening a window. I can't stress enough. Take an immediate shelter, and if you don't have a legitimate storm shelter, just get to the middle of the house, get to a closet, get in your bathtub. That can protect you from flying debris.
People have often described a freight train sound with tornadoes, but you've mentioned a hiss.
The hiss is just air. That freight train sound comes from debris. That's roofs and houses, glass, trucks, animals, and all too often people getting sucked up into the sky and blown around at over 200 miles an hour.
Trees won't just be uprooted, they'll be debarked. I mean, this thing's gonna be the closest thing to hell these people will see in their lifetime.
What are the chances of surviving an F5?
Well, surviving an F5 is pretty rare. Immediate evacuation from its path is absolutely crucial, which is what I'd recommend for everybody in this area.
Misty Mazer, I'm Dottie McAndrews, mayor of this fair city of Two River Bend.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We're still live, Mayor.
Ah,
You've heard the tornado warning. What are you doing to prepare your folks for the emergency?
well, Two River Bend has been here for 100 years, and we have never, I repeat, never had a tornado hit us. The Osage Indians who lived here before us believe this place was protected because it sits near the juncture of two rivers. Given that, our plans for this tornado consist mainly of inviting it to our party. Now, we got a parade later today, and this here is Miss Consolidated Farms who'll be leading it all.
That's right, Mayor. The biggest parade in our history. We're expecting to have folks from all around these parts having a good old time at our party. So y'all come now, you hear?
Prettiest queen we ever had, and I'm not partial just because she happens to be my
The
daughter.
misconception that a town is somehow protected can be lethal. Now, there was a town about 60 miles south of here called Emporia, and they thought they were protected too. That is until a tornado touched down there in 1974. Killed over 600 people, thousands of homes were destroyed in about 30 seconds.
Oh, please, don't believe those old wives' tales. Come on down, you hear?
Hey!
Excuse me?
Hey.
Look, I'm as big a believer in the freedom of the press as anybody, but I've heard just about enough of this. This birthday brings much-needed thousands of dollars into our town economy. Nobody's gonna believe this tornado nonsense anyway. Do you?
If your behavior is any sample of the courtesy of this town, Mayor, I am not impressed.
Oh, come on. No one will ever be able to predict tornadoes or earthquakes. Never have, never will. My gut tells me you don't even believe it'll work. Well, you think anyone will ever be able to predict weather accurately?
I'd like to hope so, because of all the lives that could be saved. But no. I don't believe it'll ever work.
Too bad you reporters can't tell everybody what you really think. Be a lot less trouble everywhere if you did.
Mom, it's time to go work with the volunteers.
Well, at least someone here knows the priorities for this event. We need this. Nothing. I repeat, nothing is going to stop it.
Take it from here.
Thanks, Miller.
Folks, I'm Chief Miller. Now, you need to listen to me when I tell you that we don't want any trouble, especially from another fortune teller.
Fortune teller. Sir, are you aware that there's a tornado watch out for this entire state?
I get these warnings all the time. Until you have some proof, you're just a nuisance. Now, do we understand each other about what's going on here?
Loud and clear, Chief.
Good. Hate to have to arrest you and pound your vans.
You should let
That's
me have
obvious you don't believe in the system, so right now I don't know what either one of us is doing here.
Dr. Arlen.
I'm going for coffee. I think better on caffeine.
Didn't you read the information I put in your laptop?
Yeah, I read it.
Well, then why are you...
There's nothing there. Wake up, Mark. He's had nothing but failure after failure. There's no proof.
But Reed's...
Could have been sheer dumb luck. Come on, Mark. You know better than to accept the results of one test. That's not how science works.
Well, maybe this isn't just about science.
Come on.
In 6 hours,
this place won't be here anymore. There's what, about 2,500 people in this town? They could all be dead if we can't get them to believe us.
Coffee, gentlemen.
Thank you.
You guys are with the news crew, aren't you? You're in town for the big birthday party?
Not exactly.
Hey, you're the guy on TV. Is it true about that tornado warning?
Yes, it's true. We think an F5 is going to land here.
It's going to come right through the center of town, and it'll wind up here. In about 6 hours, this place will be no more than a pile of dust.
We need your help. Your mayor doesn't believe us. We need to warn these people to take cover.
The whole town will be here setting up for the big party.
The whole town, how many people are we talking about?
Seniors, school kids, all the farmers. 500 to 700?
We won't be able to convince them. This is like the Titanic going down, the skipper's ordering ice for the drinks.
I've told you there's no tornado coming. I've seen him on TV. He tell you how many times his machine's been wrong? Why should we cancel our party based on his bogus predictions?
Yes, it's been wrong in the past, but we fixed it since then. The system works. I mean, check the NWS bulletins. Don't they also have a tornado watch for this state?
Oh, you mean the same one we get every year at this time? There's never been a major tornado here.
Oh, yes, there has. You won't admit it, but it's true. 1922. Leveled half the town. This place ain't protected. 800 souls perished.
Eat your lunch and shut up, Roy. You've had too much to drink again.
No. Let him speak. I think people want to hear what he has to say.
I'm not lying. I was here. They took out my house.
Come to think of it, my granddad told me about that.
Listen, this is what you need to do. You need to take anything you can and leave now, all right? You need to leave town now.
Sit down.
All right? You find shelter,
Sit
a
down.
basement, a cellar, whatever you need. Just get...
Guess what? You're under arrest.
What?
Disturbing the peace. Shut up.
People are gonna die.
Let's go.
Well, you know, this fellow, he's made claims like this before about other things. So I'm not taking him seriously at all. But, you know, the sky seems clear today, and it doesn't, you know, you wouldn't think that this was a tornado impending on the area today. So I think we're going to be okay.
Yeah, and you're still going to go to the party at the town?
I'm still going to go to the party at the town. I think we're all going to have a good time this year celebrating this big event, and, you know, I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, I see this guy on TV for the first time. He seemed kind of shady to me. I've never seen him before. And then Mayor Dottie comes on and says everything's going to be fine. I mean, I don't really know what to believe. I'm not scared yet, but I guess I'll just go downtown, have a good time, do some square dancing, and meet guys tonight. Just play it by ear.
The tornado's going to be hitting here at 5 o'clock. The mayor says no. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to take my mother and gather up what I can and go into the basement. I'm a little concerned, but, you know, just have to ride it out, see how things are.
You've never been through a tornado?
No, I never have. I'm a little concerned, but I'm going to just do what I can.
Are you scared?
Yeah, I am.
This is Kurt Reed with a Channel 9 News Weather Bulletin. We're here in the small town of Two River Bend, where they're celebrating 100 years of cityhood. But about 200 miles northwest from here, a tornado watch has been upgraded to a tornado warning. The National Weather Service is reporting severe weather activity.
Well, I know Ted, but... Oh, yeah, I can see him right now. Uh-huh. He is, of course he is. Right. Okay. He wants coverage on anything that comes or doesn't come along.
Well, if Dr. Arledge is right, does the phrase hazard pay come to mind?
Can you leave that, June?
Oh, heck, I put about as much stock in that as I do alien invasion. Got a lot of food here. Bed and breakfast biz must be good these days, huh? Funny you should ask. That fellow on the TV checked in earlier today with a bunch of storm chasers. Yep. They're even paying me extra to fill me in. See you at the big party tonight. Hi. Hi. Can I help you? Oh, all righty.
bailing me out. I owe you one.
Well, you owe me 250, but it might be kind of a moot point.
Well, I just don't understand the attitudes in this town. I mean, what about you, Marie? You told me that you believed Dr. Arledge.
Well, I did. But now I don't know. I mean, I don't know who to believe.
Okay. Take care.
Yeah, you too.
Excuse me. Well, I watch you all the time, and I'm wondering, would you take a picture with me?
Sure.
Oh, do you mind if my brother gets in on the shot, too? Oh. Oh, thanks so much. I've never met a celebrity before.
Oh. You're welcome. Take care.
Bye.
So my school team, Miss Mazer?
Oh, thanks.
Not too late to join our parade. We'd love to have a TV reporter like you in it.
I don't know.
Mama says tornadoes never happen here.
Really?
They always happen down by the river, where the inn is. Just saw a little twister there this morning. Don't worry. They never come into town. And they never get big. Not here.
Sarah, we got to get you into your honorary place at the head of the parade.
You're not going to leave town at least getting a cellar at one of these stores here. There's not much time.
You're a crazy man making all this fuss when the warning's for 200 miles away.
I think you should stop scaring people, mister. If you're right, why don't we get a warning from the TV?
What do you think, Mr. Reed? Do you believe him?
I'm waiting for some more proof myself. And we can't endorse your system on my show until it's 100% accurate, Dr. Arledge. It wouldn't be responsible journalism otherwise.
Yeah.
What kind of bird, honey?
Like the Blue Jays.
Yeah, well, you just keep a weather eye out, our Captain.
Now, wait a minute. Break it up. This is getting out of hand. All right. Now, I know that we all want to believe in magic and ESP and anyone who can tell us what's going to happen in the future. Life would be a heck of a lot easier, huh? Right? Yeah. Right. And you want to help people, but you've got no proof, Doctor. And I can't have you scaring people based on some hunch. I'm not going to tell you how to run your business, and you're not going to tell me how to run mine. Now, let's all enjoy the day and have some fun, huh?
Lady, I don't much care if you get blown away, but the rest of this... What?
One of us has already been in jail, right?
Hey!
Carl, let's go get the storm chasers.
I know, hey there.
Mayor set us up. They arrested him for disturbing the peace. I had to go bail him.
We don't have much time.
Okay. If this thing happens, how much time do we have?
Not much. It's going to set down, what, about 5 miles north of town, where the river is.
That's where the inn is. Oh my God, that place is going to be packed. Kurt Reed has his group staying there.
And knowing him, he'll just have his people strap themselves to trees so they can get a better view. Look, I'm going to go try to reach that end, give him a heads up. I want you to double check that touchdown.
I'm on it.
Big parade, huh? It's gonna be great. Well, there's your pinwheel back. Come here.
This is Kurt Reed coming to you from a very, very, very live Two River Bend, where we're helping these folks whoop it up for their 100th anniversary of this fair city. Now, we do still have that tornado watch issued by the National Weather Service, and we definitely have a small supercell building up in the sky over there, but I tell you, the people here are not letting anything rain on their parade. Now, so far today, we've had the pie eating contest. I lost by one slice, but I'm a happy loser. We've got music, dancing, and later on, starting at 4 p.m. is the parade. And I don't know about you, but I'm definitely looking forward to posing with Miss Consolidated Farms for a snapshot or two. Now, I know that Dr. Jake Arledge has predicted a massive F5 tornado to set down here later today. I've had the utmost respect for Dr. Arledge and his work, but when I look at that supercell overhead, all I see hitting this town is a whole lot of fun. In my experience as a weathercaster and chasing storms for so many years, that supercells maybe will drop a few puddles down here on the parade and then move on right on out of here. So stay tuned. If you want to come on down, please do so. If you want to stay at home, we're going to be coming live from here from Two River Bends all day long. And we've got that exclusive interview with Miss Consolidated Farms coming up. And I know you won't want to miss that. So in the meantime, sit back, enjoy the parade, and maybe we'll have a little twister, one or two, join the parade. This is Kurt Reed, Channel 9 News.
I almost feel helpless just standing here.
You don't think this tornado's gonna hit, right? So.
It's not that I don't believe. I mean, there's a tornado warning for the whole area now, so of course there's a really good chance it'll happen. I mean, I really don't want to be here, but these people.
Well, I just had one warning too many. But your dad's system can fix that. He's trying to talk to him completely out of the question. I mean, I know how you feel about your mom's death, but yesterday I saw him risk his life for some girl he didn't even know.
Well, that's Dad. He's so interested in saving everyone else that he forgets about the people closest to him.
Well, see, I remember how you guys used to be, you know? Like that time we all went out for your birthday and you accidentally sucked up root beer through your nose, and you and your dad, you were laughing so hard you were crying.
I can't believe you remember that.
Are you kidding me? I had the world's biggest crush on you.
What about now?
If we get out of this town in one piece, will you promise me you'll try to talk to him?
There's your promise.
I couldn't raise anybody at that end, but Reed's got to have a cell phone. You reckon you can find a number for me?
He must have a website.
Arledge. You know, I got near about a dozen phone calls now from folks wanting to know if it's true that there's a tornado gonna hit here.
Well, what'd you tell them?
You see this file? I put some proof together to show them that you're about as good at predicting tornadoes as turkeys are at flying.
Well, maybe you ought to talk to the people in Reed's.
I did. They told me you got there after the tornado.
All right, look, Chief, since a tornado is about to hit us any time now, why don't we just cut to the chase, all right?
Fine. We got a parade about to start here. I don't need you getting in the way, so you just get in your van and hit the road. Comprende?
What I comprehend is there's a twister about to hit an inn full of people.
What, Jew Ricker's place? That's a half hour outside of town.
Oh, good, then we can get there before the tornado.
No, we can't. They want us to leave town, we're gonna leave. Don't want you in any more trouble. Bea and I'll go in the news van, you take the truck. You know where you gotta go. Clear on the plan?
I think I can manage.
Good. We won't trouble you anymore. Thanks for your hospitality.
Glad to see you're finally being reasonable. Ms. Mazer, I do hope we'll see you again.
You better hope you'll see anybody again.
glad that nonsense is over. Keep an eye on them, all right? Go.
Here goes.
Do you think he can do it?
Scott's a pretty bright young man. Anyway, he's got a map to June Records' place.
Turn left.
Main to Wilcox, left on County Road 47. Not gonna have a jail to put me in.
He's just barely gonna beat that tornado touchdown. Now.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you an urgent weather bulletin. Doppler radar shows a massive tornado just north of Two River Bend. I repeat, we are reporting a major tornado just north of Two River Bend.
Kurt Reed coming to you once again from Two River Bend, where we're celebrating 100 years of their cityhood. Now, the temperatures dropped just a little bit, so my storm chasers have all put on their special jackets along with myself, but don't worry about that. The only thing you need to worry about is bring your appetite and maybe a credit card. Now, we're just a few minutes away from the beginning of the parade, and I'll tell you folks, it's going to be a humdinger. I've seen a lot of the floats, the marching bands, and glimpsed a few of the prettiest girls I've seen this side of the Rockies. But it's all going to culminate real soon right here with the beginning of the parade. Now, after the parade, we're looking forward to some more fun, some square dancing, and as much as I really don't want to mention it, more food. It's just so good, I can't keep myself away from it. Tonight, we're going to have the barbecue. It's sponsored by Hank's Roundup, and tomorrow for you early risers is the pancake breakfast at Delson Park at 8 a.m. And at that point, I plan to be in bed sleeping off all this barbecue. Now, the National Weather Service does still have that tornado watch in effect, but I tell you folks, a few blasts of wind and drops of rain aren't going to dampen anyone's spirits here. It's going to be a terrific, terrific time. Come on down. I'm Kurt Reed, Channel 9 News.
These people, they've got a tornado on the edge of town and they're still out here.
They must not know it's here yet.
They're gonna find out right quick.
What are we doing now?
All these buildings are clapboard or brick veneer. Tornado will take them down before you can blink.
Well, there must be some kind of shelter. I'm gonna go talk to the fire department.
fire department does take the warning seriously, but we've got a problem. The mayor's been using a designated shelter for storage for years now. Couldn't fit a fly in there.
Well, how about the high school?
Yeah, we're setting up the gymnasium right now. Just out of curiosity, Miss Mazer, do you think this one's gonna hit?
Oh, I wish I knew. Come on.
Come on, storm chasers! We're gonna go out and find a tornado! We're gonna get the band, the beautiful storm chaser bands! We're gonna find a tornado!
You can't leave! You can't leave! The tornado's heading right here!
I know, we're heading out looking for it!
Move your truck! I mean, any second! You cannot leave!
Get it on the ground! Get your hands behind your head!
Open your eyes! We need to get into the shelter right now!
Chief Miller?
I told you to get down! We have to take shelter now!
Look! Look!
Is there a shelter in this place?
I'll have to get the key.
No, there's no time!
You put that axe down, I swear to God I'll shoot.
We need to get into that cell. If you'd rather shoot the lock, I'm all for it.
Mr. Reed! I'll do it.
Go, go, come on!
Hurry! All right, go!
Quickly.
Go!
Go, go, go!
Where do we go? Quickly! This is northeast! Southeast!
There!
Keep
Calm
moving
down.
back! Go, go!
Everyone! Coming!
Brace yourself! Crouch down, hang on to something!
It's okay.
Get under the table! You'll be all right. There it goes! There it
Everybody all right?
I'm okay. It's over.
I was so scared.
I don't know. Yeah. Careful!
Where's my van?
Forget about your van, Kurt. You just survived an F5.
Isn't that breaking and entering?
What do you think?
I think it's underground. I think it's empty.
Where do we start?
Marie! Marie! We need your help. I just saw that tornado and it'll be here any second. Sure? I'm absolutely positive. Now, we think the storage building is safe. Can you help us get these folks in there?
It's not gonna be easy. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, we gotta get inside. There's a tornado coming. Right in there, all right? Come on, you guys. Safe spot. Come on, let's go. Come on, in there, it's safe. Right in there, come on.
Hold it, shut it down. A tornado's already on the ground. It's on the edge of town. It'll be here any minute. We need to take shelter right now. Now!
For real, Sarah, you can help save a lot of lives.
I've never seen the sky look like this.
Come on.
Come on!
All right, folks, listen up. There is no need to panic. The tornado is not headed this way. I repeat, there is no to panic. The tornado is not heading. Howard, where are you going? Wait a minute, Howard, where are you going? Howard? Howard! There is no.
It's kind of crowded in there. Don't know how much more we can pack in.
It's okay, Steve. I think we got just about everyone.
It's time for us to go too. Come on, let's go.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I mean, you should, but I'm gonna get coverage on that tornado. Get
Steve,
the
wait
van.
just a minute. That is suicidal.
No, it isn't. We know its path, right? I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry I doubted you. Your system works. And I'm gonna tape that tornado as safe
No,
vantage
you are
point
not.
in town
No,
to
I
prove
am
it.
not gonna put you at risk the way I did your mother. I can't do that, Dee.
Dad, it wasn't your fault. Mom made her own decision, and now I am making mine. And you've got to stay here to take care of these people. I'm sorry. Daddy, I love you. And I am so proud to be your daughter.
Very proud of my little girl. Love you.
Still looking for some hazard pay?
Wouldn't miss it, partner.
Is that the mayor?
Unbelievable! Did you see that?
Get out of here! Watch out! What are you doing? Don't back up, Steve! Keep going! Keep going. Keep going!
I'm going.
Okay, I think we beat it.
As long as it doesn't decide to pull a big surprise and follow us.
It won't. I know it won't. Jan?
5, 4, 3, 2.
This is Dee Mazer, coming to you live from the town of Two River Bend. We're right behind me. You can see an F5 tornado at work. Now, this tornado has exactly matched the time and path predicted by Dr. Jake Arledge, who's currently in the town taking shelter with the local residents.
through that.
Yes, ma'am, it would appear that we actually did.
Sarah, keep all these people back a little while. Check, see if anybody's injured, okay?
All right.
All right, you okay, hon? Okay.
Well, I see you kept a weather eye out, Captain.
Thanks for trusting me. Let's go find Mark. This is Dee Mazer reporting live from just outside of Two River Bend, in the aftermath of the largest tornado to hit in the last 100 years. There are estimates of $500 million in damage, and only one building remains standing in downtown Two River Bend. A storage building, built of steel-reinforced concrete. In fact, this building served as the town's main shelter. Although there were miraculously no fatalities, there were a few casualties, including Town Mayor Dottie McAnders.
Folks, listen up. This is Mayor McAnders, and we had a little duster, and it got a little windy here, as you can see. Oh, my Lord, all the clothes all over the... All right, the parade will be starting. It's just going to be a minute or two late. I want you all in your starting positions. Move it, pal. What are you doing here? What is going on? I'm telling you, I'm still going to do this parade, and y'all got to vote for me, because next September, I'm coming up for re-election, and
Apparently, Mayor McAnders, who was actually airborne for a few terrifying moments, was saved by her own vehicle when she was pinned down beneath it. Although local firefighters and Boy Scouts are being praised for helping to escort the people into the town shelter, authorities are singling out one other man who is the real hero of the Two River Bend tornado. Dr. Jake Arledge, whose system of tornado prediction is now being credited as the single biggest leap forward in the history of severe tornado warning. This is Dee Mazer reporting live from just outside of Two River Bend.
It's great. Pulitzer Prize material.
Oh, come on, Ted. It's good, but...
I mean it, Dee. And you're in for a big pay raise. Hell, your story beat Kirk Reed. We're #1. And being #1 means you get a whole lot more clout.
Well, I hope that means that I'll have more to say over the stories I get to follow.
Dee, call for you on line 2. It's producer from that new TV show, Network Primetime News.
Tell him I'll call him back later. Now, I'm serious, Ted. I want more control over story content.
Didn't I already say that? Yes, all right, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Give her everything and anything she wants. If you need someone to speak up about your heroism, you can count on me.
Hey, Kurt. You know, I never thought I'd say this, but it sure helps to have someone pushing you along.
You really showed you had guts out there. And I admire that quality in a competitor. So I thought I'd stop by to congratulate you and personally thank you for saving our lives. You're one brave reporter.
I only did what I thought was right.
And with that out of the way, I'm here to tell you that I'm going to continue to work even harder to get my #1 news spot back. And I'm going to be chasing your back from now on.
Okay.
You'll see it's very lonely at the top. See you on the news.
You bet.
Take more than a tornado, cut that guy down to size.
You know, something life-changing happened out there.
Yeah. Maybe.
Hey, is this a bad time?
Hey! Hi. No. Did you see my piece?
Of course I did, yeah, you were great. Your dad's not gonna have to look for grant money anytime soon.
And what about you?
Well, I have to finish my studies, and then after that, I have a standing job offer at Arledge Systems.
No, I meant before that.
Oh, you mean, right now?
Yeah. The Arledges owe you big time. Come on, lunch is on me.
Here at Channel 9 News, you've seen me report the weather as it happens. Whether it's windy, rainy, stormy, or just plain sunny, you've come to know and trust me with the most accurate weathercasts in the region. Now, you've heard me report the weather. Now, how about you come experience the weather with me, Kurt Reed, up close and in person? Join my Storm Chasers tour, and I'll take you right into the fury and terror of a real live tornado.
Kurt was a lot of fun. The food was excellent. You know, nearly you could have gone just for the food alone. The food was that good. Definitely made it more enjoyable when you had good food to eat.
And I just thought seeing all those tornadoes form, the little ones, the big ones, I just thought it was a very exciting trip. What did you think, hon?
Definitely, definitely. You know, I know there were some kids there. They enjoyed it. The drinks were plentiful. Food was good. Hey, what more can you ask for?
Well, and it was a great second honeymoon trip, wasn't it?
Definitely.
It's safe, friendly, and fun. You'll tour the countryside with gourmet meals, with an assortment of beverages. At night, you'll stay at the finest motor inns along the interstate with your fellow storm chasers. The 4-day package includes a special storm chasers jacket, cap, special tornado tracking materials, and all the complimentary videotape you need to record those freaks of nature. Show it to your friends and family to show them that you survived, along with Kurt Reed, a real live tornado.
It was really cool aboard the Storm Chaser with Kurt Reed. And also, just seeing that tornado just touch down on the ground was more amazing than seeing an amusement park for the very first time. And also, we saw a barn just like on the side of the road just being blown away by that powerful tornado. And a lot of the games were really fun for me and my sister. And a lot of the food was great too, better than my mom's home cooking.
Well, I don't know about that, but it was very good.
Yeah.
I've reserved the last seat for you. So come on down and let's go chase some storms.